All right, I'm going to get really real here for a minute. I'm recording this in the Restoration Rebel group. I fully intend to take this video and put it on LinkedIn because I think everyone needs to hear this. Now, without a show of hands, how many of you have an employee who is holding you hostage? How many of you have an employee that you feel, or they say, usually both, you cannot operate your business without them? I just got off a phone call with a good friend of mine, longtime friend of mine, called me and said, I'm looking for this type of person, XYZ. You know what she was looking for? She was looking for a freaking unicorn. And I'll tell you why. Somebody who can go out to a job, properly scope a job, take that scope and write it in Xactimate, negotiate that scope with an adjuster, and then take that budget, whatever's developed, and make that customer happy, cradle to grave. They're freaking unicorns. There's a lot of different skill sets to have in one human being. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Believe you me, I was that guy. Oh, and I was a marketing guy too, right? I was always out there. I was at the golf tournaments and the bowling things and the Christmas parties. I was the prototypical estimator project manager. And guess what? If I left, my company was screwed because you have so much of your revenue tied into one human being. So I'm going to tell you what I told my friend. Split it up, split up the job description. Don't be looking for this unicorn. What you're looking for is somebody who can scope a job properly. That's one human being. You're looking for somebody who can write an Xactimate estimate based on a properly written scope, not the same human being. And let me tell you, this person over here, I know of one company last year that did $30 billion worth of Xactimate estimating. They stepped on site on less than 10% of those jobs. What's that mean? They got somebody else to give them the proper information and documentation. They wrote an Xactimate estimate, and guess what they did with it? They sent it back to that company, and a third person, a superintendent or a project manager with the really important skills, the soft skills, the human skills, took that budget and made that customer happy. This old mindset that we need one human being to do all of it is really hindering your company. If you still believe that you can't write an Xactimate estimate without being on site, you're part of the old school. And guess what? The old school is dying. It just is. I'm not here to promote my business. You guys know what I do. What I'm here to promote is a different way of thinking and letting yourselves go of the old mindset that's holding you hostage. Oh, by the way, my friend, this person that is they sell the jobs, they're a salesperson, they're a scoper, they're an estimator, and they're a project manager. They are toxic. They are piss poor at creating relationships, and they are damaging that company's reputation in the market. And the only reason this company hasn't let this person go is because they're afraid that they can't produce the work without this one human being. So I'm telling you what I told her. It's not one human being. You're looking for the wrong thing. You're looking for a unicorn. You need to split that job description up. You need to figure out a more creative and more efficient way to do that with 3 people or 3 entities, right? We have Matterport cameras now that can take 3D walkthrough videos and pictures of structures. You know what I could do with a Matterport video or Matterport walkthrough? Everything, because it gives you the measurements too. You spend $500 on a Matterport walkthrough, send that to a guy like me, and I can write any estimate in the world. I'm working on a $1.2 million repair of a warehouse in El Paso, Texas that I've never seen in person because I have really good drawings and I have really good photos. Punchline, Stop letting your limiting beliefs about what restoration looks like limit your business, and stop being held hostage by people who are just jerks. You know, most important thing about any employee of your business is not their skill set, it's their culture. Does their culture meet your culture? And is that good? You don't have a good fit here? Get them out. That's it. I'm out. See you guys.